Hey everyone, right, this is a quick flip through of March and then my April cover page. So let's get going. Right, this was the one I did eventually on last month's flip through. I did add a page tab that was part of my wedding dress, this bit here. I'm going to apologise for the shadows because it's 9:30 this morning and I've got to get this done, so the shadows are horrible. So that's a bit of the trim off my wedding dress, which I have cut up now. So we have, this is a watercolour with a bit of stickers on it, lots of writing and doodling. This is a page as is. I've just done a bit of doodling up the side. So what I've done is I've used distress inks on the opposite page just to sort of match in, because I really like this page, so I wasn't going to alter that. Quite lazy. Stickers and just a bit of white gel pen. And those are, I thought I need to save some bits before I use it all up. So those are remnants of my wedding dress. So the silk underlining and the lace and beaded top. All stickers, as I said, I was getting a bit lazy or a bit rushed for time. We have a new young lady and it's full on. That was the journal with me page. All I've done is I've gone in and added tags of my two girls for presents that they very, very kindly sent me. And I went a bit mad with the stamping on this one. So that's a page I've added in this one. I was running out of pages. So grey stamping. I think this was watering can grey, that one. It is a permanent ink, so you can go in like I've done and just colour in bits of it. Collage. Description of spring. So I'm thinking, yeah, I like that. I end up with lots of bits of book pages, and that was nice. That's actually a washi sticker that I've put on there, and just some bits. Right, I'm going to cover this bit up, because if you're easily offended, you won't like what I've written. I was having a particularly bad day that day. So I started off, I painted over the whole 2 pages just to make them the same kind of colour. And then I went over it with distress inks, and then a darker distress ink for a stencil, and then thought, that's looking just too dark. So I've actually stamped in white ink. So anyway, we've got the white stamping on the side. There's washi stickers and a stamp. I don't think they're genuine. They're ones I bought off Wish, I think. And a page I've added in, and I've just done some bit of doodling on the top. That's the back of it. I've distress inked, and then I had some of the gesso that I put on this to make it a bit lighter. So I just splash that on the back, as you do. Now this is a new stamp, dragonfly stamp, that I've been making up a journal, and I bought the stamp for it, and I've heat embossed it and then just coloured it in, which I love doing. And then that's actually a picture of the corner of my garden that I'm in love with at the moment. My favourite part of the garden for now. And that's very much what's inspired the next one. So this will be, so that's March, and we are now into April. Wow, April. Can you believe it? This here, there's a bit of bubbling going on here, and that's with, I got the heat gun. I was a bit over enthusiastic with the heat gun, and it's actually bubbled the paint. So I'm going to see if I can cover that up. Right, to begin, I have loads of, I sat there the other night and did loads of fussy cuts. So I have, and these are out of Edith Holden, well, that one isn't, the daffodils, but the rest are out of an Edith Holden book. I'm thinking, I have an idea of what I want to do. Whether it'll work or not, we'll see. I have stamps. Oops, if I can get them. Lots of different stamps. I'll go through them as I'm using them. First of all, I want to put a bit of background on because it's a bit, well, plain. I've got the two Tim Holtz ones here. I've got two colours. So I think I'm going to try Bundled Sage, this one. All I want to do is just grab a sheet of paper. Just add a bit of background. I don't want loads and loads of colour, but I do want just a bit of pattern. I am aware that my camera is shaking because, oh, that's not too bad. I didn't want it dark, but by the same token, I don't want it, if I move it up a bit. I'm just going to put on a few random bits. I can't decide if I like that or not. I'm not even sure that my lighting is good enough to be able to see it. Sorry, I'm moving my light around. Okay, let's go for that. Let's carry on, see how we get on. And let's put some. This sponge, I think, has just about had it. Oh, that definitely looks better. I need to join those up, I think. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, let's join these ones up. Oops. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So that's just to give the background a bit of definition. Right. Let's have a look at these. Now, I really liked that big picture. You've got to go up in the sky. Oh, I've also got the April that I cut off the page and just a little calendar thing I've printed up. Oh, I quite like that. What I also kept were the little things that go in the Edith Holden books. She's written the description underneath, and I like that. So I'm thinking, right, I'm going to keep those. I think it's going to end up more as a scrapbook type. That one goes with that. Oh, it's just, oh, actually, that one could go with there because I haven't got one for that. That looks odd. Too big. Right, I'm going to speed these bits up while I have a mess around and just try and work out what I'm doing. So I will speak to you on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna leave that as is for the moment. Am I doing all right? I'm not gonna stick those down. I do want to use them, but I'm thinking I got nominated for a 10-day challenge on Facebook. Just bring that back in. On Facebook, post a picture for 10 days, no explanations, etc, etc. And the one I did yesterday was a heat embossed one, which I hadn't actually done. I know I always do this. I stick it down and then it's like, So I'm going to heat emboss it. I've been using the journal I'm doing at the moment, a black heat embossing powder. Oh my life, my brain. Okay, let's give this a go. No, I have no idea where my... Oh well, okay. So let's put that on, and I want it to go, oops, if it'll stick. A quick tip, if you're, like my stamp is now starting to fall off, spray adhesive. I'm just going to, before I damage the paper anymore, just cut down the back very carefully. Okay, let's see if we can actually get that to stick on there. Maybe I want it to go about there. So I'm thinking black embossing powder, and then colour it in. Right, first things first. My rather grubby pad of Versamark. Get rid of that. Is it in shot? Yours? I've got a black, it's actually supposed to be a stamping mat, I think, just because my pages are very lumpy and bumpy. So I'm just going to try, it may or may not work. So if I want it about, I don't want to cover up too much, but I do want to join it all together. The stamping mat just gives you a softer base, so where in my pages I've got half pages and all sorts under here, and sometimes it just doesn't come out right. That may or may not have worked. Give that a go. I've never actually tried heat embossing in a journal when it's already been put together. So this could be interesting. I've got one of these little crafter's tidy tray, it's called. It's supposed to catch all the bits. We'll see. Okay. Excuse my fumbling. but that could be just me getting it wrong. Oh, that's interesting. It's the paint or the distress ink is still damp. Oh, I didn't realise it would do that. Right, so trusty paintbrush. Let's just try and get off. Note to oneself. Let the distress inks dry, or make sure you dry them. Right, I might actually just cut this piece out. Okay, and that doesn't look too bad now. That's what I've got. A load left. Okay, I can live with that. So when that one's peeled back down. Ooh, interesting. The things you learn. I've got some of the stamps out. So this one is Visible Image Mesh Alanius. I quite like the netting type stamp. So the reason I didn't put these in is because I'm not sure where I thought. Well, that's not going to work because I don't want to cover up my broom. Although that might. I need something to tie those together, and I really should have thought this out first, shouldn't I? I quite like that, but I still need something to go at the back. But I'm going to stick those down. Maybe a bit of washi tape. go. X-Acto knife. Gotta love them. It does need something down there though. And for the life of me, I can't think what at the moment. I have got these Stampers Anonymous ledger script. Maybe stamped rather than a heat emboss. Right, I'm going to heat emboss this first. So I will be right back in a moment. Okay, well, let's stick that down. That's actually looking quite pretty. I'm just looking at it in the camera thinking, oh, actually, that's not too bad. It does need something across the top though, and I don't know what at the moment. I think maybe some of that. Okay. Ooh. What I have got is a really, really old stamp. I bought a job lot of wooden stamps, and wooden stamps are a pain to try and store because they're so big. So I ended up taking them all off and then putting on, this is actually cellophane, which isn't particularly brilliant. But I'm just thinking that that might be better. Okay. Do you know what? If you don't try, you'll never know. So that's... My pad is miles too big for this. Oops. There, and that doesn't... It hasn't got any sticky left on it. Mind you, saying that, I did buy them about 7 or 8 years ago now, so I did actually bin most of them after a while. Right, let's try getting that. As you can tell, next door are having a load of work done. Let's see what that looks like. I don't even know if I'm going to colour that one in, actually. I quite like it black. Okay. I never even realised you could use distress inks as a kind of ink for heat embossing. That is very impressive. It hasn't picked up on some of it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat that and then re-stamp over the top. So right back. Okay, so that's cooled down a little bit, and let's try that one again. This time, I think I might just put that underneath. Just once. Let's try putting a few flowers over the top. Was that bit that didn't stamp last time? I can see that's a much better stamp. Let's move some of this lot out the way so I can I can actually see what I'm doing. And my husband wonders why I come in the shed for 10 minutes and I'm still here an hour later. As much as I like that stencil, I didn't really want it to be part of the design. Okay, I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to get it, which is a shame. Because it has got a lot of detail on it, it's just the ink. Okay, let's go for that. Oh, I am liking that. Okay, right, I do need to fill that corner back up. So let's just do those bits. So maybe about there. And let's hope I didn't smudge that one too much. That looks much better. Oh, I have embossing powder everywhere. I like that. I'm actually really pleased with that. What I am going to do now though is just go around. I've got a Derwent pastel pencil and this one is in burnt umber. So I'm just going to quickly go around some of these edges. Just to give it a bit of definition. You don't need to do this, you don't even need to rub it in. You can just distress the edges. I quite like the sort of shadow effect it gives you. But then that's my own personal opinion. There we go, a page full of April. I might carry on and just put a bit of, where am I on time? Oh, I'm out of battery on both cameras by the look of it. So I will carry on and do just putting in some highlights, which is all I'm doing here. Just to give a bit of depth to the whole setup, I think, the whole page. Right, stop, Zoe. Stop. Right. I've got itchy fingers. I really want to colour those in. Just a very cheap brush pen. What's that look like? Because you've already got the heat embossing, it sort of acts as a bit of a container and is very forgiving if you go over it. No, it's no good. Itchy fingers have got the better of me. Yeah, that's better. Sorry. Oh dear. And this one is in, I think it's kind of purple. I picked out a yellow and a purple to go with the colours that were already there. I wasn't sure about this colour to begin with. How am I doing for battery? Yeah, I'm going to be out in a moment. So if I disappear, that's what it is. Stop. Right, I've stopped. Sometimes you just got to do these things. Whatever makes you happy. That's my motto at the moment. Right. That's it. I'm just gonna go around the edge with a dark ink, and that's going to be it. Right, you take care now. My young lady is on 2-week school holiday at the end of this week because of Easter holidays, so I'm not going to get much done. So if I don't speak to you in 2 weeks, or if I don't speak to you before, it will be in 2 weeks' time. Right, you take care now, and I will have a brilliant Easter. Okay, bye.